Hey guys, it is steering here. Fuck off, Buck.
Let's go already.
Bloopers, let's go. At least this video isn't the second take for a change. For fuck's sake.
No, check your recording.
Yeah, no, it's recording. It's recording this time, folks. It's steering here. I'm here with Bug, with Hem, and with Kabobs. And then there's like a muted Will and Fried somewhere here, just listening in because they fucking feel like it, apparently.
Oh,
Hi.
hopefully Will's doing
Fried, you can say hi and shut up, right?
But hopefully Will has a backup recording because we don't trust him.
Yeah, Will wants to record, he can. They don't trust me anymore.
No, I do not have such responsibilities.
Fuck off. Anyways,
True.
These are Victini PRs this time. We did Caldio last time. For the breakdown, go look at either pause the recording, look at my screen, or go watch the Caldio video, because I'm not going. Or just use your words.
Use the big boy words.
Your mommy always told you to use your big boy words, folks. Anyways,
You're so good at that.
Thank you. Anyways, as per usual, we start 12 and go to the best team in the division. I was no part of ranking these teams except for ranking Bug's team, and
I did all the other rankings
with Kabobs, right?
Yeah, with Kabobs, and then steering looked them over a little bit.
Was there someone else there
There was
too?
also other people.
I also helped a little.
There was other people.
David was in there a bit as well, helping.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, the worst team in the division, the team I lost to week 1. Yes, sir.
And if you look really closely at the bottom of the screen, you can see that someone is number 1 and lost to the 12.
They can't see that. They can't see that.
PRs
They can't see that. They can't see that. They can't see who's
Well, they'll
in
see
it.
it at the end of the
So-
video where you're at. So
Well, yeah, they'll see at the end of the video where everyone's at. Anyways, this team is Polt, Weavile, Melm, Slow King, Walking Wake, Rune, Sylveon, Unpheasant, Knacklestack, and Kadabra. Notice the pause on Unpheasant, it was great.
No, Unpheasant was crazy. It went crazy.
That one kind of goes hard. On God, that one goes hard.
Hearing might have got slapped
Shut
around a
up!
Oh,
bit.
We're not talking about that right now. That's not the
Hearing
point.
when you have gotten slapped around by an Unpheasant, just let that be known.
That Mon's a real
Anyways.
Pokemon.
Anyways, their top 2 is busted.
3,
But-
even. But
Good. Their top 3 is pretty good. That's about it.
it's crazy how half of them have the same fucking role on a team.
Yeah.
How did they get the best Mon in the format and still get last?
You know what? I didn't think it was possible, but it worked.
When your normal type's an Unpheasant, it tends to happen.
And when your dark type's Weavile.
Yeah, notoriously trash Mon Unpheasant.
No
Beat
poison, no
Shellfish,
fighting, no fire.
Lap steering around.
And the entire right side of the type chart looks like AIDS.
So the big things with this team, when I was just looking through it, like offensively, fire types are really broken, and you have none. Electric types are really nice, and you don't have one. Grass types are really good. Guess what you're missing? Poison types just make it so you don't lose to T-Spikes. No. Fighting types? Nuh-uh.
What T-Spikes?
So, like, that just makes it kind of iffy.
Trauma, what T-Spikes?
Also, you have exactly one way of removing hazards in general, and it's Unpheasant.
That's
Which
Yeah,
weird.
is-
it's not good.
Not good.
What was this? Oh yeah, guys, we talked about how fire types are good on a team.
Mhm.
When we say that, we mean like 1, maybe 2 fire types.
Definitely not 3.
Saro. But yeah, I mean, you can see on the right here, this team's utility is ass.
The types is also.
Its
complete
offense is
ass.
pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah, look, so the first half of the type chart's good, and then you hit ground, and you're like, okay, being weak to ground's fine. And then you just like, oh, there's 3 more types there.
I mean, not to mention the limited rock switch-ins, the limited steel switch-ins, the limited dragon switch-ins, and the one rock immunity being on pheasant. I mean, the ground immunity. Blah, 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 blah.
It's also very, very, very weak to fairy.
I mean, yeah, well, Melmetal's okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
you just
a lot of
like,
fairies do still get mystical fire to at least try and hit it.
or like focus blast.
This team
Also,
gets saved by
you
Pult.
got the Nom once.
I need to mention the fact that this team gets, like, half of its points off of Pult alone as a Pokemon.
Also, if you just look closely at the, if you look very closely at the versatility ranking, you'll notice a little thing in parentheses.
That's the only one on this team that can do anything versatile. So, yes.
Walking like
Wake as well, but yeah.
It's mostly the Dragon Bolt, yes.
Walking
It's like
Wake has...
99%.
What do you mean Walking Wake versatile? The Mon has 3 moves. Like,
It can still be physical. It still gets
You're
access
funny.
to D-Dance.
Does it?
It does.
Yes.
Actually,
It can
I
DD.
remember that. I remember I brought D-Dance once. It was
It still
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
really do
mixed,
anything
yeah.
here. Why would you run
Right,
DD on
yeah,
that when you
that's
can run
fine.
DD on your other dragon? You know, the dragon plant.
Yeah,
no.
they overlap. It's not great.
So yeah, that's that
DD
team.
Guts was crazy.
As much as I like the Wake, you probably should drop the Wake for a good fire type.
Yep.
Or a
Or
good
just
grass
like
type.
Or just like a
Probably
mom.
for Victini if that's the
Or a
option.
poison
I don't
type.
actually know if it is.
Like an, or like a Salazzle. A Salazzle would be pretty cool for you.
I
know
think
what-
all those
no.
have been drafted. Try Bisexuan. I don't think that got drafted.
You know what would look really
That
cool
one
on this
sucks.
team?
No,
A Chiyu.
that would actually
Yeah, it would be pretty good.
be okay, except you're not a fairy resist, so lol.
Yeah, but you're also not a fairy weak, so it's still better.
That's true. Anyways, that's this team. Let's go on to the next one.
Yes. What?
It's Tony English and it's UFA Falcons and the Tony English.
Tony, it's Togi.
Togi. Blah 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 blah. I don't
I just
English.
want to start off. They do not have a fairy.
They do. It's
No, it
Mega.
doesn't. No,
Oh, that's
no,
what
they don't have a fairy.
So the biggest problem with this team is steering. Can you go ahead and take away that Magnezone and Mega Audino real quick?
Okay. I don't see why you're asking.
One sec. So look at the type chart.
Ah. Oh shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
They,
fuck.
they need Magnezone to live like any rock move,
Even
any
just
flying
Magnezone.
And now,
Magnezone is their
if you
entire
go,
defense,
just,
and it's not great.
just look at the types part of the categories real quick.
I see. Why did you make it a 0.5?
Because it's that bad.
I did.
It really
Look
is.
at their
No,
ground weakness. Look at their
it really
flying
is just
weakness.
that bad.
Oh,
I didn't look this team over. I swear to God. Anyways,
But like you can't say we're wrong when we're saying it's that bad.
it's not a 0.5. It's like a 3 maybe. But like, anyways, I digress.
I wouldn't
The
feel
utility
like-
also stinks. The offense is, as far as I see, like 3 Pokemon, 4 maybe.
No, it's a lot. It's Bundle, Slitherwing, Magnezone. Although Magnezone can't go offensive here, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, there's
Clicking
those
is
2 and
offensive.
Sneasel, and
Clicking
Delphox.
can be offensive.
I count 4 Mons.
Slitherwing, Iron Bundle, Sneasel, Delphox, Slowking Galar.
Yeah, not on this team.
No, Slowking Galar can go defensive. Just Magnezone
Offensive?
Can't. I
Okay.
mean, offensive. Just Magnezone can't.
Well, that sucks.
It does. It really sucks, actually, like tremendously.
The defense, what? I guess it's statistically good. Magnezone is very good for your defense.
It does have a lot of good bulk, but
The statistical bulk is good, but then the typing bulk is not there at all.
It's
ever.
Magnezone, Lamau.
exactly.
It's Magnezone, and that's it. It's kind of sad.
So that's
Yeah.
this team.
Really.
What would we
It's
say?
basically just a rocky payload, to be honest.
This
Whoever
team is
has the
lose to
guard
Edgequake, or once Magnezone is dead or doesn't show up at a game, the bird button.
Whoever
Mhm.
has the Garchomp in this league, have fun.
Or the
You're
bird.
going to
Just
do very
bird.
well into this team.
Just bird
just
button.
Just bird button them.
Yeah, bird button too.
Magnezone has to be the bird switch, and most birds get something to hit Magnezone.
Exactly.
And it probably wants to be
Bird.
regen, and that means it can't be either, so flying ground just fucks it. Anyways,
Yep.
I digress. That's this team.
Yep. Next team.
British Bee Barrels and T-Flight, aka Trash Flight.
Honestly, this team's probably worse than UFA Falcons, but we just wanted to be funny with the typing.
Oh my god, you idiots.
That is probably very true.
The typing was probably a 2, but like still.
I mean, you gave the types a 3.5 on this one, so.
I mean, to be fair, they are better. They don't rely on one Pokemon.
I don't like the
It's still
Spectrier
linked to
pick.
bird spam still at least.
I don't like the
but-
Spectrier pick.
I don't either. I think Spectrier is not that amazing, and I don't think it fits. Like, you have the best fighter in the meta, sure, but like, it's not like either of them have pivoting to
Like,
get in.
it just feels like a speed tier on this team.
I mean, I'm pretty sure 6-0 is the last team, but sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah, but it feels like a sick. It just feels.
Okay, but like, to be fair,
But
most
even then,
teams.
since you brought up speed tier, they go from 108 to 130.
Yeah, okay.
like even then, it's not even a speed tier. It's more of just a speed jump.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a top speed's always good to have. I think that's really
Yeah,
important.
it's a top
so,
speed, but like the speed tiers still aren't super there.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, the offense is. I mean, when you have a Terrakion, your offense is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you have Terrakion plus strong Ghost type, like that's good. When neither of them have pivoting, it's kind of mean, but like it's okay.
I mean, T-Glow Manaphy is also a very solid mon in its own right.
Yeah, the
They
thing
do
with
have
the
a lot of
offense,
very
the
good
thing with the
knockoff and
offense
taunt users.
is a lot of the Pokemon who want to go, who like can go offensive, like a Namus and Incineroar on this team, kind of need to go defensive and just pivot in Terrak and Spectrier, so it's kind of funky.
Incin definitely. Manaphy also wants to flip turnaround a lot. So.
Yeah.
Flip.
Or U-turn. Sorry, my bad. Same thing.
And Scissor's not offensive. Like Hem was trying to bring. Who was it? Who was trying to say that Scissor can go offensive?
Probably me because it
Uh,
can.
Like
But
a boss.
Wasn't
I
me.
think I brought it up. It can.
I think it
Something.
can.
like,
It's just most
it-
times it's not.
It can. It's just usually, especially on this type of build of team, it's not going to. And even if it does go choice band, I think it should still go regen just because it's really good at it.
Like,
Oh, it just
yeah.
ended regen still. Yeah.
But then
I'm just saying
again,
it
you're
can
not. Then you're
have
not
the
flash
effect of
fire,
pressure you
and
want.
I mean, not being flash fire is fine, but
you can
like
bait that
not-
out. But still, it's a little bit weird. I don't know. It's clunky.
The offense is funky. The defense is like okay-ish. Not super raw stat bulk aside from Enamorous, and like the typing synergy of the defense isn't amazing.
But it's a lot of
good.
good ability on like defense. Abilities can
Yeah.
slot in really well on the defensive pieces, Manaphysis or Incin.
Yeah.
And Enamorous, forget that thing.
And Enam, yeah. And then just work around. That Enam's almost always going to be P heal. Fucking me.
Yeah. Defensively, I would have liked Toedscroll to be a different mon.
Yeah. Although to be fair, it's like their only way to beat Edgequake ever.
Well, they should have grabbed Forterra then, honestly.
They should have honestly. Honestly, I would have liked Totera more here because then you could pump points into another flying that isn't weak to rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things about this team. I don't like the bottom three that much either. I think Heck's cool, but like,
I think Garbodor is a fine pick. I think it's a really good poison type. I think it's underrated.
I just think it doesn't have the stats to pull anything off. Like, it's high stats and 95 attack.
It kind of has the stat. It has good physical. It has good bulk.
80, 82, 82. Like, it's amazing.
It's not the worst, especially for the points. I think it was pretty cheap.
That's like Fion bulk.
Yeah, but like, it just feels.
It could have been better, yes, but
It could have been
it's
better,
the
but
world
honestly,
team.
I'm fine with it
Fair
for the
enough.
points that it was.
I mean, like, I think just honestly, this team just doesn't want Spectrier on it and just wants a
think
different
if they-
special breaker.
I think if they drop the Grimer, drop the Kecleon, try to combine those into something else, because they don't need 11 mons.
Yeah. I don't like the Spectrier, as I said before. On this team, especially, I don't like
I
Spectrier.
don't like it. I don't like Spectrier in general a lot. I think it is way too matchup reliant. Like, it really just depends on your opponent prepping bad.
In this format, yeah.
I don't like that. I don't really like that.
It still falls, like, sure, it can be like the Terra Fairy you're all thinking of, but like.
No, it can't. We banned that.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like Pixelate Terra Blast would be your ability.
Yeah, but at the same time, that still clunks into normal types, which are basically required in this meta, because ghost types are way too
Or like
broken.
fighting. Oh, yeah, you can't do fighting anymore. But yeah, that's that. Anyways, that's.
No, they do have a lot of good taunt knockoff users. Is one thing.
Okay,
They
yeah,
do. That was the big thing. Their utility's up the ass.
Cool. Anyways, now we go on to David named this team. God damn it.
Shane.
Sean didn't give us a team name, so
So, sheep shaggers.
he got Sheep Shaggers, Blind Messiah. I'll let you guys talk about it while I go get some water.
Oh, bye Steel Wing. Oh, he
It's
stopped changing teams.
0.75 better. I mean, 0.25 better than the last team.
Don't worry about
brother.
it. Buck really liked the .25s.
Well, no, it's not that I like him. It's just
It was
sometimes we ran
you,
into me.
Eve, and David or something, but go on.
It wasn't Eve. It was me and Kabobs and David.
Okay, go off.
All right. Anyways, their utility really doesn't exist. Like, they have good taunt, and I would say that their hazard settings like a really nice package just because of Tinglu. But then you look at the fact that they have one knockoff user, which is really bad, and in a meta where boots exist, not having knockoff and wanting to do hazard stack is really mean. So like I can't really give their utility a lot. I would have given it a lot if they had like more knockoff because their hazard setting package would be kind of crazy. And also, their defog is not there. So, like, that's another hit on utility. They only have one skill swap mon, and a lot of the time it can't fit skill swap or doesn't want to because it'll usually be P-Hill itself.
Okay, I need to pause you. The first thing I heard when I left is this team has no utility, and then I see a Ting Lu, and I'm just like...
Did you hear the rest of it?
No. So, I'll trust you,
Go back,
but...
Go back to getting a drink. Go back to getting a drink.
Okay,
Also,
I will.
Also, it's still at a 4.
I'll
It's
give you
still,
guys
like,
this team.
Not even that low.
It's at a 4 strictly because of Ting Lu.
Yeah.
Like, Ting Lu carries hard in utility. Golden Go has T-Wave, but that's about it.
I mean, there's Florges as well, which is, like, kind of okay.
It doesn't have all that utility. Noivern is the next best, and it can fit a lot of utility onto its move pool, but at the same time, still kind of iffy. So it's weird. Their utility just isn't that amazing. It's like okay. Probably could have been a 5, but that still wouldn't have changed the rankings. It's like meh. Their offense is like 3 or 4 Pokemon. It's Golden Go, Zamazenta, Noivern, and then like Tinglu's half an offensive Pokemon, and so is Tauros on this team. Just because Tauros would usually be a whole offensive Pokemon, but they already have a Zamazenta.
Forge's Moonblast does hurt.
It
Yeah,
can.
Florges as well.
It can, but like, it's not gonna be offensive because A, it's a fairy type, and it's like one of their only fighting switch-ins.
It also suffers a lot from 4 Moonshot Syndrome on this team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, it's gonna be tricky to fit an offensive thing on Florges. So like, their offense is good. It's still strong, but it's just kind of telegraphed in prep really hard as to what they can do. Defense is good. It's really fat, actually. Like, it's absurd. I don't want to have to break it. It's Tinglu, Florges, Milotic, and then they can slap on Golden Go and Zamazenta, and it's just fat. Like, fat.
Tauros plays as well.
Yeah. The problem is they have 1 fairy answer and 3 fairy weak Pokemon. And I don't count Grafaiai as a fairy answer because look at its Spadef stat.
It's not a fairy answer.
And then look at its HP. It's not a fairy answer.
Their second fairy answer is Milotic.
Yep. Or Florges. Really, you're
Florges,
just trying to raw bulk fairy types, and a lot of time trying to raw bulk fairy types doesn't work that well because they just go burr with Moonblast. So yeah, that's a bit.
Or they have coverage.
That's a bit. Yeah, or they just have coverage, or they just trick you, or like knock you, or whatever the hell. It's weird. They all get some sort of way to mess with items. It's hilarious.
It's also not like Moonblast is one of the best defensive moves to just spam.
Yeah, you can just kind of click. You can just kind of click it into Golden Go, do 30%, switch out, and install its recovers. It's hilarious. Or they all get like Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse or Mystical Fire. It's weird. Your priority doesn't exist. It's Florges. That's it. Types, we already went over that a little bit in the defensive part. Speed tiers are actually amazing. This is the only perfect score of anything we have. Your speed tiers are literally perfect. Like, the only way they could get better is if you slap the Dragapult on here, speed-wise. Like, they're beautiful. They're perfect. It's amazing. Versatility, like, kind of versatile. It's like middle of the pack. It's a little bit above average, so we gave it a 3. And now we just sit here in silence and wait for Steering to be done getting a drink.
We can talk about the versatile mounts. Golden Go is the main one.
It's really just Golden Go carrying the entire boat.
Golden Go Zama
has a lot of
utility. I guess
it's just so hard to fit in because of what Forges needs to do for the team.
Forges has like a little bit of variety. I think the main thing with this team is Golden Go has so much variety that it could do for this team, but it's stuck being the only fairy type answer.
Now, the one thing that you could improve a lot on is priority. You're relying on abilities to have any prio, really.
You could also really improve on like getting another fairy type answer. I don't think I can stress enough how much you lose to any sort of fairy type.
Also, you don't need these 2 random rock types at the bottom. You really don't need them.
That would be very helpful, actually.
They aren't doing anything for your team, and you could use those fractional mons.
Here's the weird part. If you take them away, he now insta loses to flying types, which is hilarious. So they actually
But even then, you're never going to bring both of them, so they're still going to lose.
You'll then go against the flying switch, fair enough.
Genki,
Yeah,
Golden-
like-
This team does lean on
Fire
Goldango
Golden Go for it.
defensively really heavily.
Yeah,
Can I
like
take away
that's
the golden
me.
boy real quick?
Okay.
Take away the dango. Yep. Bye bye.
Okay, fair
See?
enough. Anyways,
This is what happens.
I hope you guys had fun talking about Blind Messiah's team. We're going on the next one now.
We did. Orin Latios time.
Yeah, the Midnight Carcoal Riders, coached by Oren Latios, aka the person who ran Booster Energy Week 1 on the Iron Valiant without running Quark Drive because this is AAA. Lol.
It was weird. I don't understand how you can forget that.
I do.
Okay. Wait. Which number team is this? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. We're on team 5.
Or you mean 7th?
7th, yeah.
Oh wait.
Or
Numbers.
8th.
Okay. So utility. The utility is like mid. It's mid. It's really just Iron Treads, and like a few random Pokemon that have a few things of utility.
Vug, please entice me on why the offense is so low. Just I'm curious.
Cause it's like 3 Pokemon and that's it.
What, Valiant, Kyurem, Teeny?
Yep.
But like Lax still provides offense, Tread still provides offense.
Treads doesn't super provide offense.
So does Arrow.
Because, like, you also really rely on Treads for like some semblance of a flying answer, because you're not relying on Aerodactyl or Electro. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, also rocks.
Reds also
is-
does get
Also-
very
also look at the
easily
rock
by
type
any ground type with Magnet Pull as well.
Look at the rock type matchup.
Edge, Quake, Go, Funny. Got it.
Edgequake always go funny. It's
Just edge,
so
honestly.
honestly, yeah, you could just edge it and like, oh wait,
So yeah, I see what you're saying then. But
yeah.
I would have ranked the
But the
offense a little bit
offense,
higher,
it's-
but yeah.
The offense could be like maybe 0.5 higher. I wouldn't give it higher than 6.
I'd put it 6.5. That's just me.
I wouldn't. Like it, cause like here's the
I'm
thing,
also generous compared to you.
You were not very generous. We were very harsh on a lot of stuff.
I'm verbally not generous, but my rankings are relatively.
I can be generous. We can bump it up by 1 point. The ranking won't change, but we can bump it up by a point.
We'll just leave. It's done. It's done. But anyways, yeah. This team just it kind of feels mid. I don't know. Like it's just
That's why it's roughly middle of the pack area.
the defense is like okay. The best part about this team is that a few of the mons can be really versatile, and that's about it.
Kyurem
Like,
is a
it's-
versatility monster.
Kyurem's a versatile
Kyurem and
monster.
Treads are very good.
Victini's a versatility
Victini.
monster. Iron
Yeah.
Treads is just guess the immunity ability dot Pokemon, which is insane versatility.
Iron Valiant, special physical. Like again.
Yep.
Well, no,
Quillfish
this was-
also sleeper pretty versatile as well.
Which one?
Quillfish.
No, Quillfish is brazy. I love Quillfish. It's a great Pokemon.
Good thing you didn't mention Driftblim. That mon's not real.
Oh yeah, no.
No, Drifloon doesn't exist, so you actually just lose to fighting types off the bat, which is hilarious.
We
I'm
discussed
pretty
this in
sure
the
we
last
deleted
video.
Driftblim when we were talking about it.
We discussed
We
this in
did
the last video. Driftblim does not exist.
Pretty sure we just deleted the Driftblim.
We did.
Oh yeah,
actually-
let me do that. 1 second. Here, I'm gonna put our Lord and Savior in instead. He watches
Perfect,
over the tears.
perfect.
Got it.
There we go. Thank you.
Got
You
you.
lose to fighting types and ground types even more. So Drifblim gonna be carrying hard. Put back the Drifblim.
No, Piplup's gonna stay here.
No, Piplup has to be right next to the tiers. Right next to
Oh,
the thing.
my bad. Okay, we're not putting Drifblim back, but I can move Piplup down.
Good. All right. Yeah. Good.
He watches over the rankings.
He does. He's so adorable. Look at his.
Also, I just want to point out, as much as we just shit on Driftblim, I just want to point this out. Byram did get swept by one at one point.
Driftblim's bad. Next team.
Cypher's just better Drifblim, according to everyone who plays NU. All right. Next team.
We got Madoka Magikarp, coached by Yofly.
Was that any of that English? Oh, you were saying the team name. Oh.
This guy's an idiot. Enam, Zera, Great Tusk, Meloweddle, Roaring Moon, Decidueye, Entei, Swalot, Spidops, Klinklang, Seadra.
If you look at it like really far away, it looks really good, and then you look closer, and then it's like meh.
Can you do me a favor and delete the Seadra?
God damn it, guys.
Yeah. Also the Spidops.
I'm not deleting the Spidops, I'll delete the Seadra.
The Spidops does provide.
But
a
yeah,
lot of
look at
utility
how
for
much
the team.
Seadra has to carry. Look at the type matchup into fire. It's not very. Actually, no, because that's just the bottom two being weird. But, like, it's so weird. His type chart is so weird. But
Yeah,
like,
the
I think
ice
I'm more
matchup
scared of
is
the top
really bad.
6 mons just losing to ice types.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
also really scared to the flying type matchup because it's Zeraora and Klinklang.
True. I love your note
No,
here,
you
Bug.
and
Get
you
a
have
real water type, my guy.
Oh, that was my note. Get it right.
I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
you don't really need the water type. It doesn't do too much for the team. It'd just be nice because water types are broken. They all get water type tags for a reason. It'd also be nice if you had any semblance of a special stat.
I mean, Decidueye can,
Enamorous
Zeraora
is a
can,
Pokemon.
Enam,
No,
Meletta.
Enam's a
Like,
Pokemon.
they do
but
have
if you look
Meletta
at
and Amorous on the special
if you
side.
look at the
Yeah.
large majority of his team, it's going to want to run physical.
I also want to just interject here. His physical offense isn't like that real. Like Zeraora, it doesn't hit hard enough. Like Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon.
Zera doesn't hit
also-
hard enough. Zera is a monster, by the way.
Yeah,
Like,
Will.
It can be, but
Guys, this is Will speaking, by the
in
way.
this format, it's not.
In this format, Zera... Actually, well, it's the opposite. In this format, it's the only format where Zera can actually hit hard enough.
Yep.
And it actually gets real ability.
Yeah, I also feel like Roaring Moon is even worse of a mon in this format because it doesn't like. I don't know. I just don't feel like it breaks.
The
You
thing
know?
with Roaring Moon is that its main stab is only 80 base power, so a Kubfu close combat does significantly more.
Yeah.
I also.
Or just like any triage fighting type. It's like.
He said Kubfu. Ha!
Yeah.
No, it does.
I know, like, I believe you, but you said Kubfu as your example, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
That
This
the
team-
Mon with. Keep in mind that the Mon with 95 base attack does more than the Mon with 139.
Anyways, I gotta also
Yeah.
mention, this team just feels
Same.
really top-heavy.
Yeah.
Like-
I mentioned this when we were doing the rankings
Definitely.
as well, but for Roaring Moon, I always felt it's been better as the late game sweeper than the breaker of the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Definitely, but it's also like not that hard to stop as an endgame sweeper when it can't Terra.
That's another big factor in it.
So, I mean,
do
like-
not like it when it can't Terra.
I think, again, as I said, my biggest concern is just the fact that I think the bottom 4 mons will come to a combined 2 games. Like, 2 games per Pokemon.
And all of those 2 games will be Spite Ops setting webs.
Yep.
Probably.
Good news is the Spite Ups does provide a lot of utility for the team.
That's true.
It.
Anyways,
Spite Ops
yeah,
carries the utility on its back.
that's that team. We go on. That was... Now we're entering the top half.
Sammy time.
Sammy time. There's also like a 3.5 point jump.
Also, there's just a random jump pal at the end. I don't know.
There's also a Pokemon missing from this team, if anyone's got that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David.
Wait.
Who
one
put this one in the dog?
Anyways.
It's a random pointer.
It's Feeny, Rachi, Arcbug, Mandibuzz, Ihisui, Hippowdon, Dragalge, Sudowoodo, Qianpao. If
So,
someone wants to
my
go in
favorite-
and fix it, go ahead. But
My
yeah.
favorite part about this team is he has 2 offensive Pokemon. And it's
That's all of them.
No, this is all of them, Steering. I'm pretty sure this is all of them.
It's a 9-mon draft. It's missing a Pokemon.
Wait,
1 second.
did we let Sammy draft 9
What
Pokemon?
is Sammy cheating?
I bet you there's a 1-pointer somewhere there. But, you know.
There has to be.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys figure that out. But let's for now talk about this.
Yep.
I mean, I'll let Bug figure this out because he's a div mod. Bug, you can
Me?
go figure it out and fix it.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
figure it out after the video.
We
Cool.
are missing Greedent. There's a Greedent between.
Oh yeah, that Pokemon's not real. Forgot about that. LMAO.
No, Greedent's actually kind of real because it actually provides a ghost immunity for the team, and it's kind of fat. Look at its bulk.
I mean, yeah.
Look at it.
Actually, yeah.
They already did.
120 HP is kind of crazy.
Okay, actually, yeah, Greedent's real. Never mind. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're an idiot.
I know. Anyways, there's a lot of red on that chart.
There is a lot of red.
Yeah.
Such a bulky, fat team that wants to just eat hits. There's a lot of red on your chart.
I mean,
Uh,
the reason why this team is a 5.25 on the chart, and again, I didn't rank it, but I'm gonna take a shot at it. It's every red part is basically a 3-4 split or like a 2-1 split. Like there's always gonna be there's always a switch in. I am a little concerned about the fairy switch-ins on this team only being Rachi, but
it is a
I digress.
Rachi, to be fair, though.
it is a Rachi. But again, whenever there's one mon, it can get a little bit bogged down.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, there's Rachi,
The
there's
five-
Feeny,
the
there's
five-
Arcbug.
The 5.25 is mainly just because, yeah, they have a ton of red, But like all the mons who switch into those red are really fat.
And that's what I said, Lamau. Anyways, yeah, the offense is Chen Pao. What?
That's
Yep.
it. It's Chen
Yep.
Pao and Electro this week, which don't
No,
sleep on Electro this week.
Oh, and I guess setup arc bug is real, and so is Prime.
You mean it's only real set?
It does have one. It does have like one real set, and then like a few surprise sets, but most of them don't put in work.
Also, Hippo has like a pretty high attack stat, honestly.
Yeah, but it's also your only rock type switcher.
Rachi is also there.
That's your that's your fairy type switcher.
No.
That's how bug sees
So
the
you
world.
don't want it to get wore down by rocks because of that, really.
Yeah,
you don't want
fair
to
enough.
into Stone Edge.
But yeah, I mean, the defense on this team is absolutely absurd.
It's insane. Like it's not perfect. That's why it's not higher. But like it's insane.
There's surprisingly better defenses in this chart, apparently. So
The priority on this team is kind of nuts, too.
It's surprisingly good.
what am I missing? It's Chen Pao and what?
Chen Pao,
Feeny.
Oh, Triage Feeny. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Electrode
Yep.
also counts as priority.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. The defense is good. The utility is good.
Very, very good utility on this team, too.
That's what there is.
Yeah.
Anyways, in the top 5, we got Gluttonous Godzords coached by Mick or Michael. There is no priority on this team at Lamau, but the utility's good.
There's also 3 dead Pokemon.
Please don't bring No Guard Hypnosis Darkrai. We already had an issue with that once.
Yep, we did. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, there's 3 dead Pokemon. Ha.
Hi.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
there's like
That's cool.
2.5 dead Pokemon because Sandy Gas is half a Pokemon.
That's true. Sandy Gas has
Sandy
done
Gas is
things.
surprisingly thick.
It's done things. It has done things in PA
Sandy Gas-
history.
No. Sandy Gas did one thing, and it was sacrifice itself in the game where you brought it for Terrakion, and I didn't bring Terrakion, so I played 6v5.
I was about to say it. It's one of the only mons in the format that will Terrakion. It's
And
funny.
Sneasler. Don't forget
And
Sneasler.
Sneasler.
It also Ball Sneasler. Ghost Grounds are surprisingly good in this format defensively, which is weird.
Just because of matchup fish.
Yes, sir. Anyways, yeah, Darkrai, Garchomp, Azel, Primarina, Talonflame, Ferrothorn, Thunderteeth, Un.
I mean, Dino's broken.
Alright. Utility is like I don't know what
It's really good, actually.
Like, Skull Swap Basil does go kind of.
is it really like the removals doesn't really. I guess Talonflame's removing all the games.
Yeah,
Talonflame
Talonflame
is great on
Talonflame
this
just
team.
slaps Defog into whatever slot you want, and it's perfectly fine because it forces too many switches anyways. But yeah, Darkrai has insane utility. Garchomp has insane utility. Azelf has insane utility. Talonflame is utility to Pokemon. Ferrothorn has insane utility. Thunderous T has good utility. Like the only mon in his top 7, is it 7?
Primarina,
Yeah, 7
yeah.
that doesn't have insane utility is Primarina, and even that is like decent with
I mean,
utility.
what's Darkrai's I guess knockoff taunt, but like
Knockoff Taunt doesn't get Trick too.
yes, I think so. But
And it gets like
Mhm.
encore, and and stuff like that.
If it doesn't
Okay.
get Trick, I'm 90% sure, and it gets Switcheroo.
okay, anyways,
Same thing.
Exactly.
the types on this team are somehow lower than the types on the last one. Please tell me why.
Ice.
Where's
the free strike switch in?
Like,
They don't
they're
have
not,
one.
they're not weak to flying, but they only have one resist to flying.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And they're ground types.
They also only have 2 fairy resist, and they're both good, don't
Honestly-
get me wrong, but a lot of fairies have mystical fire, so...
Ferrothorn's always running Flash Fire though.
That's not true. It's running low big body.
Okay, you know what I mean.
It does get
Also-
the fire immunity.
Also, there's this funny move called Focus Blast.
There's
That's also true that fairies get a lot of time.
Also no poison. So
Yeah.
That's also-
No poison
no
or no
No
fighting.
poison. No poison really hurt, and no fighting always hurts a draft.
Yep. Cool. That's this team. There's not really much to say about it.
First of all,
Oh.
can we speak about the versatility? Because the versatility is actually really insane.
Oh, I see that though. Yeah, Zelf's. Yeah.
So much versatility on this
Talonflame is yeah.
Zelf,
Thunderchi
Garchomp.
is yeah. Garchomp is yeah.
team. Yep.
Darkrai,
Talonflame.
Tiefling.
Darkrai's not that versatile to be honest, but like
It's pretty versatile. People just don't explore it because we've only had it for this season.
the rest of the team I definitely agree on though. So.
Mm.
Anyways,
Alright.
well, the rest of the team
Next
as in the
one.
top 7. This team actually, let me just show you what this team is actually.
It's a 7.
Yeah, let's just look at what.
Vigor
That's the
is
actual team.
crazy.
So-
There we go.
Okay, there is cases to bring Sandy Gas, but yes.
That's this team. Anyways, on the top 4. Fourth is Las Vegas Lady Colors, coached by Rin. Lol, we have an owner.
Look at it! Look at it go! Look at it go! I face this team. Look at it go!
What?
Huh?
I faced this team week 1. It's kind of scary.
Cool. Let's just talk about it then.
I'm going to.
Iron Hands.
Okay,
Iron
Bug,
Fist.
go. Tangent. Iron Hands,
Okay,
Moth,
so-
Screamtail, Dondozo, Lando T, Samurai Sui, Kilowattrol, Propass, Dartrix, Crocalor.
All right, tangent time. So your utility is really good because you have Screamtail, which is utility of the Pokemon. Landorus exists as a Pokemon. Samurai has T-Swift's Edge, which is amazing. Probopass, I'm not even going to talk about that actually. Ironmoth has good utility in T-Spikes. That's it, really. But it's good utility. Like, that's good utility to have on a team, especially when you have Lando and Screamtail, which are utility of the Pokemon.
Iron Moth
The
also
offense
does
is-
pivoting too for
Yeah.
utility.
Pivoting is up the ass with utility, which is amazing. Your knockoff's also really good. You have 2 very, very solid knockoff users that can come really often. The thing I would say is you have literally no skill swap, so P-Heal is really annoying for you. Anyways, offense is crazy. Iron Hands, Iron Moth, Screamtail, Dondozo, Landorus, Therian, Samurott, Hisui, Kilowattrell are all crazy on the offense, which is funny because Screamtail has 65 base special attack, but that shit can 2-hit KO a Corviknight. The defense is also really crazy, although it's really just Iron Hand, Screamtail, Dondozo, and Landorus, kind of, but like then you're lacking the offensive department on the team. But you
Moth too.
Moth, but like all your offense is also defense, which is why it's so high. The priority, it's Iron Hands, and then your type chart is good.
Damn, he's still going.
It's Iron Hands
He's
and
still
It's
going.
Iron Hands and then Samurai. Your type chart is like kind of meh. That's the only part of the team that I kind of really hate aside from the speed tiers. It's like really meh. It's like meh because you just kind of lose to ground types immediately, and then you just kind of lose to water types, which is funny because you have a Dondozo. So like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Zygarde does go crazy on this team.
Ziggy Wiggy do be going hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Ziggy.
Anyways,
Anyways, as soon as I heard Bug go tangent, I got up, got some water, and called Becca. Lol.
Nice.
all right, speed tiers time. Your speed tiers look nice from afar, but then you notice how they have a 125 to 111 gap, and then you have a 110 to 91, and then you have an 85 to 52.
Okay, Bug, let me point this out. 125 to 111 isn't abusable.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Wait. Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Wait,
It's 14.
No, it's not. It's 14. Anyways,
that one's
you have
14.
110. You have 110 to 91, which is abusable. And you
By
have 85.
106s and above. Like, I think it's like Terrakion, though, which is a big one.
Enam.
Enam's a big
It's
one.
also like really gross to have that speed drop.
Bug doesn't like the look of it.
It's not good. There's a lot of broken breakers that sit in that little tiny area where you can run Adamant and Modest.
I mean, yeah, Terrakion and Enam to name the big ones, but
Yeah.
There's probably
and then there-
composers don't have at the moment.
And
but
there's the 85 to 50 drop because Dartrix isn't a Pokemon, so it's down to 50, where there are a lot of really strong breakers.
I still rated this 1.5 speed tiers, but that's me, so.
I mean, it wouldn't have changed the rating.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what I rated. But, you know.
And then versatility is actually really good.
Hands is hands, Moth can be defensive.
Screamtail has versatility up the butt.
Defensively. Not really offensively.
Lando too. What do you mean? It's offensively too. You can just go pixelate and win.
Lol, 65 special attack and attack, still not enough.
It 2 shots, Fizz Def Corviknight. Be quiet.
Whatever, okay. Anyways, top 3, third team, we have Luminia Solgaleos. Give us a logo, please. Classia.
Yeah, Classia, I'll make you a logo. Just ask me.
Urshifu Single Strike, Heatran, Zapdos, Unmon, Rotom Wash, Superior, Gligar, Rabombi, Quaxwell, Zigzagoon. Bug, this is all you. I was not here for this.
Yay! Alright, but you have to do my team.
Well, yeah, that's what I will do, and you do mine. Cool.
Alright, so the utility is good.
Wait, actually, I need to pause it for a second. If you've noticed, there's 2 teams left that we haven't talked about, and there's 2 top tier players in this call that have been mentioned.
We have Kabobs here to let you guys know that it was not rigged and it was not favoritism.
It was absolutely rigged.
they have a
Shut
gun
up.
to my
Yeah,
house.
rigged, to be
And
honest.
you cannot convince me it wasn't.
They're not supposed to know that.
I wasn't here for this. I don't know why they put me
They
one.
didn't pay me enough money to lie.
Maybe they put me
Yeah.
at 1 just to make fun of me for losing to number 12 or some shit. I don't know.
That was also part of
No,
it.
you were at
Yeah,
one.
that was
You had
definitely
me
part of
number
it.
1, and then you gave me enough points to be number 2. Which, to be honest, I'm not against me being number 2. I think it's fine.
Okay, anyways, just talk about Classia's team. You stupid
Okay, so
bitch.
utilities actually just like Heatran, Rotom Wash, and then you're done. But like those were enough to make it insane utility. And you also have like, you don't have any knockoff.
That
You
just
have a
has a
bunch
good
of
team
taunt.
utility.
Yeah, you also have like a really good hazard setter in Heatran, which gives you a ton of utility just by being a Heatran. Then you have good removal. You have removal up the butt actually. Then you have pivot up the butt too, which is really good. And then if you look really
That's a good taunt
closely,
user.
I'm gonna skip over those two for a second. Your priority, I'm just gonna explain the priority. It's Shifu. All right, now back to offense. The offense is a 7.5 because if you look really closely, they have Shifu, Heatran, Zapdos, Rotom Wash, and that's hard to switch into just by the top 3. Mega Metagross isn't a Pokemon, so if you just want to remove that real quick, we can move on. The defense is Heatran, Zapdos, Rotom Wash, which is disgusting. By the way, it's really gross. And then you can just slap on a Gligar and Superior. Also, back to offense real quick. Rabambi's gross. I already went over.
I
The
don't
types are
necessarily
really
agree
solid.
with not having a Pokemon named Mega, but you know what? Whatever. It's just too funny.
I think like a big thing that would up this team is drop the Mega Metagross for something that's a real Pokemon.
God damn it.
Like,
Yo,
It's
it-
not
Bug's
that
hot
bad.
take.
Come on.
We need a video
I
about
mean,
Bug's hot
It's
takes.
one of the bonds that loses the hardest to Fluffy.
We need a
Have you
Bug's
guys
hot
seen the
takes
calcs?
video.
Have you seen the calcs? +1 Earthquake from Mega Metagross, the move that would stop fluffy Pokemon, doesn't even two-shot on Milotic, and that thing has garbage physical bulk.
Cool, I don't care.
But yeah, honestly, I think drop the Mega Metagross. You made Mega Lopunny work well last season, and that was really cool. But stop trying to make all the Megas in the world work. It's not gonna happen.
You're also now 2 divisions above where you were, and that's gonna...
That's gonna start hurting. You're gonna start getting really punished for bringing Meta Megagross. So I think it's just better to drop it and not have the wasted 17 points.
Quote, this is not me saying this is Bug saying this.
No,
Yeah,
all this
there's
aside, you did draft a really good team that didn't get you top 3 in PRs, so good job on
Yeah,
that.
so like drop the Mega Metagross and it's incredible. It probably beats out my team if you drop the Mega Metagross. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways... Oh, great. I gotta talk now.
Speed tiers are okay. Versatility is good. That's all I have to say for the team. I'm done with my tangent. Steering, now you get to talk.
You could
Woohoo!
go to the transaction dot team.
Yeah, this is literally the transaction team.
Team.
We have Bug.
I'm very happy I
Cyrus,
recommended that Chi-Yu, though, is all I'm saying.
Sneasler, Corviknight, Thundurus, Swampert, Chi-Yu, Barraskewda,
Wait,
Aromatisse,
steering,
Corviknight,
steering.
Circuit.
Take away the Surskit. Take away the Surskit real quick for a second.
Yes, I know. It makes your type chart look good. Whatever.
There we go. Thank you.
Fine. We did that for the other teams too, so I guess I can do it here too.
Yeah.
The offense, I mean, utilities, again, Thundurus is a great utility Pokemon. Pert is also very, very good at utility. The thing this team is missing is the setting. It is just Pert, and Pert's going to want to be the AV regen mon that it loves to be sometimes, and it really just can't afford the AV that it wants to now because of that. Sneasler often will fall into 4 move slot syndrome now as well because it has to be a T-Spiker if it wants to, provide any hazards to this team. Pivot's good, and, Corviknight is defog the Pokemon, so that's always a good thing. Offensively, this team gets really scary with Sneasler, Thundurus, Chi-Yu, Barra, even some variants of Gourgeist and Komala. Thundurus is now the second most versatile offensive mon in the format, in my opinion. Being able to go physical and special with so many different abilities that can abuse. Bolt Beam, Flying Spam, abusing, Sheer Force sets, Bulk Up sets, Banded, Specs, whatever the fuck you want. Sneasler is an mostly uncharted offensive mon, but has so much potential to be the fighting breaker that it always wanted to be with no bulk. But, and then defensively, like, Corv Pert is disgusting as shit. It is, one of the best defensive cores in Standard, and it stays the same in AAA. Aromatisse
Even better, actually.
Arguably better, yeah. Aromatisse is also a good supporting cast for that. Also, got to mention Chi-Yu on the offense is disgusting. That mon is still absurd here, and just has a lot of good matchups, more than anything. Prio,
Also pairing, I just want to
Go
say,
well.
pairing Chi with Sneasler as well, like, you actually just break so much in terms of, like, just, like, raw breaking power. I feel like they pair each
Sneasler
other
can help with the
well.
poisons pretty well, yes.
Which is partly
Yeah.
why I'm very proud I suggested the Chi when I saw it was still open and Buck was trying to
Woohoo,
make the
Kabobs,
team.
great job tooting your horn.
Wow, that was mean.
That was unnecessary.
I'm a bastard. I'm a
That was
bastard.
unnecessarily mean.
The top div player bullying the Veriz player. Wow.
I'm a bastard.
Wow.
I get it.
Wow. You know what, Bobs? I appreciate the help. Steering's just mean.
Got it. Priority,
That's partly why these PRs happen and I still get bullied. Fuck all y'all.
priority is like Gorgeist. Bug will try to argue Barraskewda is real priority,
Barraskewda's
but
good
like
priority. Shut up.
cool. Types, I mean, it's really good. I think the only thing I'd be super concerned with is the fairy switching being only Corviknight. And as we talked about
I was
before,
gonna say
Mons.
ice.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say ice.
I'll get to that.
Oh.
Corviknight being the only fairy switching, meaning it bogged down. I would say ice, but Delta Stream Corviknight is a very reliable set for Corviknight, and that can act as that ice resist if need be for this team. Chi-Yu is also not a bad ice switching, and can
Also,
play a defensive
Thunderous
role.
can also still be Delta Stream as well. If it
But
needs to
Thunderous
be.
doesn't
that's
have
only
defensive
a, That's
stats.
only a neutrality. That's only a neutrality.
No, Corviknight would become a resist because of the steel type it already has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Corviknight,
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Thunderous, if
Fairy.
it's not hit by an ice type with Delta Stream, can tank it a hit or two.
it's still a little
Uh.
like I'd still be a little
It's still
sketched
like-
out, but
still
it's
really-
not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also for Fairy, AV Regen Swampert also deals with a lot of Fairy.
It can. It just
like-
blanket
like-
checks.
Probably
As a
honestly,
blanket
probably-
special check.
It probably deals with more than Corviknight, to be fair.
I think Corviknight's the more important offensive piece. I mean, defensive piece on this team.
There is a lot of good
Is
my
players
opinion.
with grass coverage
Yeah,
as well,
probably.
so that
All
is
right, I'll move
fine.
on from that. Speed tiers, I mean, yeah, they're good. The only thing is like the 84 to the 67 and the Gorgeist being a weird sort of speed tier mon there, but I'm not too concerned about that. And then a lot of the
Gorgeist
mons
is
are versatile.
3 different speed tiers, just so you know.
Yeah,
Get
but the
right,
fact that you don't know what it is and the fact that it's like a weird one.
it's funny. I like it.
Okay, anyways, versatility, I mean, like, Sneasler's got quite a... Actually, no, not really. Thunderous, the Pokemon, Corviknight got versatile defensive sets. Pert has versatile defensive sets. Chi-Yu is pretty versatile in this format. Gorgeist is very versatile. Kamal is very versatile. Like,
I also want to point
go
out
on.
real quick that Barraskewda is also more versatile than people think, but I'm not going to explain it.
yeah, whatever you want to say. Anyways, on to the last team. And I hate my life.
Okay, so this one's not rigged. I put him at this point in the thing, just so you guys know, and he's still going to get rolled by a fighting type.
Fuck off.
So it doesn't even matter.
I hate
I
you.
want to say this as well. What
Or
the
like a
fuck
normal
is this
flying
utility?
type.
What the fuck is this utility?
Yeah.
Okay,
honestly,
anyways, can I read the team out? Can I read the team
You
out?
get rolled by no. Let me finish. You get
Okay.
rolled by Pheasant. All right, next.
Bastard. Team is Ursaluna, Coco, Mew, Gliscod, Meowscarada, Moltres, Mienshao, Clang, Samurott, Steelix. Do your thing. I can't speak on
Okay,
this.
so. Oh shit, I'm dying. So, the utility is like good. All right, offense. The offense is. Well, there's not much to say. Just zoom in on the. Zoom in on the group
You
chart.
do have to just look at it.
I mean,
That's insane fucking utility.
Any team with Mew already has good utility, and then you slap on an Ursaluna and Tapu Koko.
And
it
Gliscod.
does the explaining.
And
You
Meow.
lost to hazards.
It does the explaining for itself. Like, you lost to Hazards only because you're an idiot and brought Roost on your Magic Guard Pokemon. That's your problem.
well, yeah, I know. Anyways, go on.
Offense. Your offense is really gross. Aren't you glad that I suggested Ursaluna plus Tapu Koko? Also, Glycepod's gross. Meowscarada's gross. Moltres is gross. Mienshao was 11 points. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe I was sweepy, but, like, that's 11 points. It's a pretty good Pokemon.
It is a very good Pokemon for 11 points.
Moltres is broken. Like, it's such a good mon. I used it season 4 and it carried so hard.
It was also 11 points, Bug.
No, it was 11 points season 4.
It
Now
was-
it's 13.
Okay, Talonflame might be 11 then. My bad. Whatever.
No, Talonflame's 12.
Okay,
13.
whatever.
13. Talonflame's 13. They're both the same. Anyways, stop interrupting me, please.
No.
Oh, It's okay. You can interrupt me. Just for you, baby girl.
Moo.
All right.
Bucky's correct.
Your
Air
offense
Force
again,
routine. I just
good.
confirmed.
Defense. Also, D Knight went undrafted, by the way. Defense, good, because you have a Ursaluna, Mew, Glycopod, which Kinetic couldn't break, but somehow still broke.
That's my fault for letting Hazards get up.
Coco can go defensive easily too. Like I know where Coco beat Togekiss in one of my matches against Rin. That's when I actually ran unaware on Pokemon. Your priority is good. Fake Out Mienshao is underrated. It's pretty funny. Ursaluna can triage. Tapu Koko can quick attack. Mew can do Mew things. Glycopod can do Glycopod things. Meowscarada got Meowscarada things. Samurott has some stuff, and then boom, bam, bop.
And it's only a 1.5. Got it.
Well, yeah, because it's still Fake Out Mienshao. That's not a Pokemon.
It gets triage.
Yeah, but like triage fighting types suck. I'll stand by that point.
Quick attack,
Until
Coco,
I die.
first impression, Gliscopod, Sucker Punch, Meowscarada. But okay.
Sucker Punch is a garbage move unless you're me, because apparently I get them all right. Ask Grim.
What the fuck is this guy?
No, I genuinely believe that.
We can talk about that after the video. Keep going.
I genuinely believe Sucker Punch is way too unreliable. All right, versatility. The versatility is really good. There's a reason it's a 4.5. I don't know why it's not just a 5. Oh wait, I know why it's not a 5. Because you have a Clang.
Yeah, that's why.
No, but yeah.
That's not a good reasoning.
The team is definitely the best team by far, and he's still gonna end up crumpling to a Dodrio.
The thing is, he's probably not wrong.
Dodrio, Staraptor,
This is my third season. This is my third season being top of PRs, and I'm still just gonna fold. But you know what? Whatever.
Yeah. Just
Also,
think of any Route 1 bird, and Steering will probably lose to it, honestly.
Why Route 1 birds?
Steering's weakness is Route 1 bird.
Well, because
Fuck off! I just got it.
That's 70 to your Steelix for the heat wave.
You know what? Shut up. Anyways, that's the Victini PRs. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and look out for the next PRs coming up soon. Alright.
go on Steering versus Kinetic.
Anybody that watches it, go comment your favorite Route 1 bird. Talk to y'all later.
Comment what Route 1 bird you want to see Steering lose to next.
Alright, peace out, folks.
And I'll just make a trade.